welcome to Dr. Gold's Optimal Living Institute. We are going to have some fun. Are you ready to get started with some awesome fun yoga? So we're going to start with the seated position. I'm going to rotate, circle those hips. Good. Woohoo. Circle around. Good. Reach those arms. Let's get the party started. Woohoo. Woohoo. Remember, we get to create our own joy. That comes from within. I'm going to circle those hips. I'm going to snap our fingers. Good. Ah, ah, ah. And then we're going to stand up. So I want you to see if you can stand up. You can obviously place your hands down as option one. But I'm going to challenge you to not use your hands to stand up. So uncross your legs. See if you can just sit and then stand up. Good, good, good. Rock those hips, rock those hands off to the side, all the way up and over, all the way up and over. Good, big circles here. Good, reach, reach, reach. Good. I'm gonna roll those hips again, roll those hips again. Good, one more time. Great. I'm gonna get some nice stretches in that spine going. So I have a chair here. You can use a chair, a bench. You can just extend your arms in the air. That's another option. What works for you? Just make it work. Have fun with it. So I'm placing my hands down. I'm on the balls of my feet, and then I'm rocking to my heels, balls of the feet, and heels. So just rock back and forth here. Good. This is a modified downward dog, and then I'm going up to upward dog, just modified. Good. Place my hand right underneath my chest and then lift up. Wave to your fans. Throw them some kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And a little royalty laugh. Good. We're going to go to the other side. So again, extending those legs, extending those hands. So my hands are about shoulder width apart, and I'm just rocking back and forth here. Oh, feels good. Just let's start with some circles now. Circle those hips, and we're going to place the left hand right underneath the chest and extend that arm. Wave to your fans, throw them some kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. A little royalty laugh. Good. And we're going to walk our feet in just a little bit now. Bend those knees. If this bothers the knees, weight is in the heels. But I'm going to try to go on the balls of my feet. And I'm going to sit. Try to bring your hips as if they have a little backpack weighing down on your back. Just kind of push those hips down. This releases that low back. So feel the hips heavy for just a moment. Release. Good. Good. Rock those hips. So just feel like a little bolster. Something is weighing down on those hips. Just release that low back. Good. Straighten the legs now. Up and back. So we're rocking on the heels and the balls of the feet again. Good. And now we're going to circle. I want you to start with small baby circles. Circle in those hips. And now see if you can get those circles bigger. Nice big circle. Oh. We go, you can do it. You can do it. You are doing it. That is awesome. So proud of you today. It is so important that we stretch out our bodies, we stretch out our minds, we become flexible in life. That means we can do more things, we can become more creative. So I'm happy for you that you're joining in today. Rock those hips side to side. Good. Oh, you can do it. Now we're going to move the chair off to the side. We're actually going to place our leg on the chair. So we're going to point those toes up and have a little bend in the knee and just reach forward, reach forward. Oh. Standing leg is long. See if you can roll the shoulders back and lift up your arms. Reach, reach, reach. And then extend the arms back behind you. Reach up again. Good. Now we're going to be melting forward. So come up and then reach forward again without rounding the shoulders. Create that nice long neck. So I want you to have some space between the ears and shoulders. We usually say don't wear your shoulders like earrings. Release them down. Yeah, there we go. Big smile here. Reach the arms up and then back down. Up and down. And notice my foot is just staying the same. We're going to point it now and then flex it. Point and then flex. Let's do it again. Good, one more time. And then we're gonna sway side to side here. Ah, that feels so good. Side to side. Good, and switch sides now. Up, and then down. Up, and then down. I feel a nice stretch in that hip. Ooh, that feels good. Let's do that again. We're gonna point and then flex. Point and flex. See if you can just mosey on forward again. Big smile. Yes, keep it up. You can do it. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, one more time. There we go. And then side to side. So if you need to bend that knee, I have a little cranky hip. This is my right side. My hip is, it tightens up at times. I think because when I'm standing, if I have a standing desk, I tend to put more weight on that side. So it gets a little cranky at times. I am speaking to it to release. I call it Harvey. And I've told Harvey many times to let go, relax. But, you know, Harvey's going to do what Harvey's going to do. So I'm breathing into it and it's starting to loosen up, which is good. Shake, shake, shake. Shake those legs. And we're going to rotate that knee out. Rotate that knee out. Good. And then just up and down like we did. This time with the leg and then side to side. Good. I just think of like a clock. We're going at 12 o'clock and then we're going at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So just side to side and then up and down. Or you can think of a little teeter-totter, just going up and down. You had the playground. Oh, it feels so good. And then side to side. Great. Let's do that one more time. Up and down. So like a little rocking horse. Good morning. And then side to side. Good. A nice stretch here. We're going to bend those knees and rotate. So we're going to be hands on the knees, hands on the knees. And then open and close those knees. See, my arms are just kind of rocking back and forth. It looks a little cutesy. Yay! You can wink your, do one wink and then the other wink. Yeah, send me a little wink. There we go. Send me a little kiss. Mwah, mwah. Good, good, good. Shake, shake, shake. And we're gonna say yowza, yowza. So we're actually working the facial muscles, softening them up, releasing. Releases tension. If you get headaches, this is wonderful to just stretch and open up the face. Many times we just have serious faces for some people. Sometimes they smile on occasion or smile a lot, which is great. But sometimes if you look at your facial expressions throughout the day, they may not deviate much or they may not move much. I want you to open up and have multiple expressions. It's really good for overall health too. We can have a shock look. We can have a big smile. We can have a sad look at times. An angry look. And we can have a thoughtful look. Let's rub those hands together. Yes, we're being silly right now, but it's having some fun. And just placing your hands over your eyes, breathe. And our expressions are usually determined by our thoughts, what we focus on. So there's an Indian parable story about two wolves. You probably saw it in Tomorrowland, and Matthew McConaughey speaks about this quite a bit, the actor, about having two wolves to feed. One is pretty bad, he's a mean wolf, and one is the good wolf, or very kind and generous. Each day you're gonna have those moments of that kind wolf asking for your attention and that mean wolf asking for your attention. Who are you gonna feed? And he says, even if you just feed the kinder wolf a little bit more than the meaner wolf, you can have a great day. And it does matter. So think about right now, how are you functioning? How are you living your life? Are you typically angry, frustrated, stressed? Or are you calm, open, happy, feeling fulfilled? If not, we got to change what we're feeding, change how we're eating, what we're feeding ourselves, but which wolf are we feeding inside ourselves? And if we're feeding that kinder wolf, awesome. If we're not, we can change that up. If we're feeding that mean wolf, let's go ahead and not give him so much food anymore. Shake, shake, shake. Good. Interlace those fingers. Good. We're going to rotate down to our Utkatasana, or chair pose. So I have a chair. You can sit in the chair, but before you sit all the way down, I just want you to hover over that chair. Hover. And we're going to just kind of move the arms to one side for a twist. And then move the arms over to the other side. Good, come back. And come back. Just keep switching sides. Feel a nice stretch in those hips. Oh, I'm really working Harvey today. That nice hip is releasing. If you ever get really tight or it's almost spasming, you can tap it out, or I'm kind of punching my legs a little bit, not hard, but I'm just tapping them. You can pat them down too is another option. But just kind of give it a little rub down. It kind of loosens it up. There we go. Oh, brings blood flow to the body, which is really good. If you've ever got an Asian massage, a lot of times they'll tap you down at the end, which feels so good. Good. Just gentle pats here. Gentle taps. I'm calling them love taps, whatever works. Shake, shake, shake. Good. We're gonna come down either to a chair, or you can come down to the floor. I'm gonna go down to the floor right now, but again, if you're sitting in that chair, go ahead and sit down. I'm gonna squat down. If you're in the chair, you can just lift up one knee and then the other. If you're coming to a squat, open up those knees a little bit. So I'm using my elbows to open up my knees and lengthen my chest. So I'm reaching my belly off my hips, lift up my heart. Good. My spine is not rounded. I'm actually feeling the shoulder blades towards my back. So I'm from a side view. Actually, I'll do it this way. Nice long spine here. Lift up. Lift up. Shoulder blades on the back. Lengthen, lengthen. There we go. Good. Open up those hips. Release, release. Good. I'm working my shins here too. Spread your toes. You can lift up your toes. Good. And now gently come down. Oh, feels so good. Good. Waddle your feet so they're facing one another. Lift up again. Belly off the hips. Shoulder blades back. Shoulders down. Breathe here. You can come all the way to the ground, bringing your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side, or if you're on the carpet or the floor, wherever you are right now, to your yoga mat, or blanket or towel. Hands together at your heart. Breathe, 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 breathe. You're gonna extend those legs out. Good. Breathe here. Lengthen, lengthen. The time to scan the body. So I'm going to come to crisscross applesauce. Cross your legs. Bring the other leg in front now. Good. If you're lying on the mat, just stay there for a moment. Breathe. Go into your shavasana, or final relaxation. Breathing, letting go. So if you're on the floor, just palms up, chest lifted, relax. Feel as if this is the most comfortable sleep you'll ever get. And Shavasana is not really about sleep, but we can understand lying down. Sometimes people do fall asleep. Take that as a compliment. But it is full awareness while we're calm and relaxed. So we're actually not sleeping, but aware, but calm. So if thoughts float into your mind, we let them float away. If we are dwelling on something or ruminating or obsessing, we let that. We practice letting go, releasing. And I think of letting go as in a healthy way. Some people use surrendering, but it's not giving up. It's actually, in a good way, winning or overcoming our demons or challenges, getting uncomfortable for a moment, but getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. I highly recommend this if you are having issues with weight loss, if there's certain foods that you tend to eat that are not good for you. Have that in front of you, and you may say, what? Not right now, but later. Sit with it for 5 minutes. Don't touch it, don't eat it. You can even have a picture of it if you don't trust yourself right now, but do trust yourself. Put it in front, and you can control the mind. This is a practice, because if you can't do it for 5 minutes, try it for 3 seconds, a minute. Do what you can, but don't eat it. Now, after 5 minutes, you can decide mindfully, and it's good to ask yourself the question, am I hungry? Will this food nourish me? Is it healthy for me? Will it make me feel better? Will it actually serve my body long term? Because going down, it tastes great. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love ice cream. We had Ben & Jerry's, but I don't eat it all the time. If I did, I probably wouldn't look the way I do. I would be morbidly obese, and especially if I didn't exercise. I have obesity in my family. Diabetes and high cholesterol and high blood pressure, so a lot of serious illnesses, and my mom completed her life when she was 40, and I'm past that. I'm almost 50, so really, really important to put good things into your body so you can live a vibrant life And knowing each action you take does have consequences, good or bad, doesn't mean you can never have some of the sweet stuff. It's just how much, how often, and depends on your body. For me, I always consider healthy substitutions, and yes, if I want ice cream, which I had, maybe I have it once or twice a year, the real ice cream, it's okay. I just don't do it every day because I know in my family history, it does affect me negatively. So listen to what makes sense for you. Let's take another nice deep breath in. Reach those arms all the way up overhead. You did it! Good. Honor yourself. Thank you so much for being here. I feel honored to have your presence, and knowing again that you can do this class as many times as you need to. Do it again. Stretch out your body, stretch out your mind. Know that you deserve many, many, many gifts, and work to earn them. It's a lot more rewarding when you work for something rather than you just receive it or you just get it. Think about how you feel when you work for something. I believe in you. I know you can do this again. And I'd love to share some comments. If you can like us on Facebook, we really appreciate that. We are on YouTube, Dr. Gold Fun Yoga, and Instagram, Dr. Tanya Gold, TanyAGold. Have a beautiful day. It's Dr. Gold, the Dr. Gold's Optimal Living Institute. Live optimally. You can do it. Mwah.